Why is this important? There's a couple reasons why this is important. Why is Twitter important? Tesla had their Cybertruck delivery event. So let's get to the positive event. This is the peak of American ingenuity. This is the peak of American innovation. This is the type of stuff where you see there's some great Twitter accounts out there that kind of show like this is what American architecture should look like. Imagine if we took all the money that we used to kill innocent Iraqis in Afghanistan and poured into Ukraine, as Mitt Romney said, and there's no one dying. No, the Ukrainians are dying, but we're not dying.
Being able to take an amount which equals what, about 5% of our military budget to help the Ukrainians is about the best national defense spending I think we've ever done. We're losing no lives in Ukraine.
Middle MAGA.
Imagine we took all those billions, kept it in the country, and somehow used it for positive things, kind of like what China does. What do you think San Francisco would look like right now? We'd have flying cars, we'd have Cybertrucks on the road. I mean, it'd be just insane. And not just San Francisco, but just damn near any city. If you kind of took that money, kept it in America, built up America, the country would be light years ahead of where it is right now. You wouldn't be worried about feces in the streets of San Francisco. You probably wouldn't even be worrying about people running down the street with a Palestinian flag, interrupting the Christmas ceremony in New York.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Rockefeller Center. So a few hours ago, they lit the Christmas tree. Now, you can see it behind me, but it's not lit anymore. Is New York really trying to save that much money with a couple of electric bulbs? Anyway, of course, the anti-Semites, Israel haters, the pro-Palestinian thugs came, and their purpose is to do two things. Number one, make sure no one ever enjoys anything anymore. They're miserable people. You can't enjoy Hanukkah, you can't enjoy Christmas, you can't enjoy Thanksgiving. They destroyed the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
But that's where we are. But the Cybertruck, I bring that up to say the Cybertruck represents that American power. It was American muscle at one point. Now this is the new American muscle. This is complete, utter, pure brilliance is what this is. And Elon Musk, imagine if Elon Musk didn't have Twitter, if he didn't have X. Where does he go to promote his Cybertruck delivery event? Tell me. I'll wait. There's nowhere. There's no platform. Who's he going to go to? Instagram? You think he's going to get a fair shake there? What American major outlet is he going to go to promote and he doesn't even need that much promotion for it, because once you see it, you share it. That's the best type of promotion. And if he doesn't have X, he doesn't have a place to go. There's nowhere. He doesn't have his own platform. Even if you start your own platform, how do you get it populated? Money can't even buy that. Like the amount of people you have on X. That's from his standpoint, and that helps America too. And I agree with it too. There's some convergence there. That's the importance of it. Cybertruck, after 4 years of delays and missteps, you see, even The Verge, they started out with 4 years of delays and missteps. Well, you had the pandemic stuff in there, and it's not like Tesla hasn't been a success through that 4 years. But whatever. 4 years of delays and misstep, as The Verge says. You see how you can take something, and I started with this is whether you even like the design or not, the idea, the concept is American brashness, braggadociousness, unafraid, courageous, bold, American ingenuity. That's how I started. They started after 4 years of delays and missteps. I mean, that's fair if you want to put that in there. That's how they start the article. Yeah. The Tesla Cybertruck has finally arrived. Tesla CEO Elon Musk hosted a delivery event at the company's factory in Austin, Texas. This dude just had the rocket launch. He was just in Israel, doing what every political leader or business leader has to go to Israel to bend the knee. And he went to Israel and bend the knee. So he's in Israel bending the knee. And then now he's doing the SpaceX launch. And then now it's the Cybertruck launch. You can see the power this bruh has. The cheapest rear wheel, they never start with the cheapest version. That's the lowest margins. It's going to start at about $61,000, which is not a bad price, believe it or not, if you can afford that. I know it sounds like a lot, but if it's starting at that, you're probably going to be out the door 66 to 70,000. It's not bad. But that's pushed out to 2025. That's the cheapest. It's not all-wheel drive. It's just the rear wheel drive. Now, keep in mind, the weight is on the floor. You don't necessarily need a dual motor Tesla to be able to go into snow. You won't be able to do off-roading, but you can go over most snow with good tires with a rear view because the weight, there's no engine. The weight is evenly distributed and you don't have the slipping and sliding like you do with the conventional engine with the weight in the front and the rear view. That doesn't work. Again, they talk about how it was originally slated. Okay, whatever. The Cyber Beast, $100,000, actually not that bad. There's going to be more. That range is not great. 320. I'm disappointed to see that, but it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. I think it's about 4 tons, but it's still an impressive beast. These are actually pictures from me. I went and saw it in Colorado, saw it in person for the first time. It's great. Took my kids. In person, it's more impressive in person. That's what I'll say. It's longer than I thought. It's more of a beast than I thought. The shape kind of just attracts you to like, wow, there's some curves in the front. There's actually some curves in it, believe it or not. But then you have the triangular shape to it. I didn't get to see the interior, but beautiful, beautiful looking vehicle. Those are my kids goofing around while we took the picture there. And that's the importance for him. But before I go to, I have Colin McGregor there. Before I do that, I do want to give a taste of the event. This is it's a great story, a great American story. It's a union-free shop, and I'm actually not against the concept of unions. I'm just against these unions who have been dominated by the Democratic Party machine. Let me fast forward to just give you a taste of the Cybertruck event. The thing looks like CGI in real life. It doesn't even look real. We've never seen anything like this on the face of the planet. Now, keep in mind, my take is that that's going to be a Mars rover. And they might redesign it. It's probably too heavy, but I don't know that for sure. To put on the rocket, I mean, eventually you're going to have that on Mars or the moon. That's what it's really designed for, in my opinion. And you'll have some Tesla bots with it too. You're not going to have humans get to Mars. You're going to have the robots, in my opinion. So he's showing it off. Everything is about getting to Mars and just making money. That's the brilliant part of it. It's like, I need this thing to get to Mars, and let's make money along the way because it's cool stuff. Let's sell it, mass produce it. Here's Elon Musk going to take the stage here, and he talks about the toughness, and there's some really cool stuff here. They took a gun to this thing. This thing's pretty tough.
And if you're ever in an argument with another car, you will win.
This is a man's vehicle. This ain't for a woman. Let's be flat out honest about it. So there's some women who like it, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, it's a man's. These commercials are for men. They hit it with a 45 caliber Tommy gun, and the bullets are falling apart. I have no desire for a truck. But if I won the lotto, it's a wrap. The number one thing I would get. There's this cool video that they showed during the event where they actually did a race between a Porsche and the Cybertruck. And then I'll end with that before I look at some comments and get into Ireland and tie that Ireland stuff into Twitter. So here it is. Cybertruck versus a Porsche 911. What do you think's going to win? There's a surprise at the end if you have not seen this, though. So we got the Cybertruck going straight up against the Porsche.
But wait, there's more.
The Porsche lost to the Cybertruck, and the Cybertruck is towing another Porsche. That's dope advertising. That's just how fast it is, instant torque. So you can imagine how difficult it is. You have a great product like that, and really, what's the framing on it? Where are people talking about it? It's on X. You can't depend on Alphabet, Google. They wish they had a Cybertruck. Why would they be promoting a Cybertruck in their search engine? Apple's jealous beyond belief. They don't even have a car, and they should. They should have a car. Steve Jobs is rolling over in his grave.
Middle MAGA.